Have you seen all of the incidents of Boeing planes being just screwed? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've talked about it. I actually did a Marketing Monday segment on Boeing and how they basically have removed all of the engineers from their leadership over the course of decades, become purely financialized, with Wall Street type managers that have been managing to quarter after quarter guidelines, like earnings expectations. And so they stopped caring about making good shit. I mean, the quality control's gotten terrible. They outsourced a bunch of shit to, like, I think it was India, I mentioned in the video. They used to have the safety engineers have to get in a test plane and fly it. Like, they would all have to be in the plane as it fly, like to do a test pilot. Indonesia, it was Indonesia. And so, like, if you're gonna have to fly the test or be in the plane when it test flies, you will make sure that the software is fucking good. You'll check and double check and triple check. But if you outsource it to Indonesia for the cheapest possible, then no one cares. And so, Boeing has just been a real letdown for American engineering and, American manufacturing and all that. It's bad. And has been a huge gain for the European plane manufacturer Airbus. If Boeing is doing that, probably all of them are doing it. Well, I don't think Airbus is. That's the whole point. There's like quality control differences. I don't want to fly on a bus. I want to fly on a plane. I don't want an Airbus. I want an airplane, Europe. I'm never going to buy your shit. Okay? Did Airbus make the battle bus? We can only wish. God, we can only hope. Actually, we can only pray that it wasn't, because I would hate for the battle bus to be European made. Why doesn't China have a plane brand? I believe they do. And are trying to get it bigger. COMAC, that's what it is. What does it stand for? COMAC stands for Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. That's what it is. COMAC, baby. But the US has sanctioned it to prevent Chinese airplanes from getting a big market. Because if Boeing fucking sucks and if Airbus slips, then the world would all be flying on Chinese planes, which the US doesn't want. I can't wait till they start trying to make AI planes. You can't wait for that? You are excited for a world where there's a self-driving AI plane? I mean, I guess, I will say, like, long term, of course I would like self-driving almost everything. You got to imagine eliminating human error will lead to fewer mistakes, deaths, disasters, especially because you can always have a pilot there. Actually, my understanding is that pilots now, a lot of it is autopilot. They just have to be there in case things go wrong. Like, a lot of it is autopilot. I mean, again, I've always said, my dream is to get into a car that has no steering wheel. It's basically like the Minority Report cars. Yeah, these fucking cars, bro. It's just got 4 seats, plenty of leg room, and you can set it up to take a nap. Oh, God, dude. This is beautiful. What you want is a train? No, bro, this is America. Okay, please. I don't want public transport, okay? I want everything to be about cars. Get it through your head. It sounds great until the government decides you have the wrong opinion and the car drives you to the re-education camp. Okay, that's a bit of a slippery slope argument there, that if we ever get self-driving, we are going to be all fucking driven to camps. It also is funny to imply that, like, so there's a world where our government sets up massive re-education camps all over America, but you can escape because you have your trusty Ford F-150. The military and the police can't get you and take you there because you can escape on your non-self-driving car. I think that's super sick, but I think more realistically, we as a society should try to just make sure we don't get re-education camp society than try to keep our cars safe from driving us there. Me avoiding the camps in my gay little 2009 Subaru Outback. Don't call it gay, derogatory. I'm assuming that you are saying that from a place you can. Hey, Shark, did you hear about the guy who tried to steal a driverless Waymo car in downtown LA, but there was no way to actually drive it? So he just sat there trying to drive it till he got arrested. I know there was that funny clip of a cop trying to pull over a driverless car for speeding, but like he didn't know what to do. Like he pulls it over and there's no driver there. He doesn't know who to talk to or what to. I think that's interesting. Yeah, I think the car just starts leaving, right? It just starts driving away. Do you think if you had a self-driving car, you would still order Uber Eats? Well, I mean, if there was like mass adoption of self-driving cars, the cost of Uber Eats should go way down, theoretically. So maybe I would, but at current prices, no, obviously not. Couldn't you just send your car to Chipotle? Yeah, but then, wow, they're just gonna toss it in there? I guess, maybe. I mean, they probably set something up. Self-driving cars would change. I'm just saying it would be sick. Obviously, number one would be real public transport. I think like big fucking cross-country high-speed rail, but I can't even hope to dream of it, you know? but I can dream of them selling me a fucking self-driving car. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can see that happening. Itchrock, my dad gave me his stock trading account 6 years ago, and he was down bad on biotech stocks. Well, usually people say down bad, they mean they're like horny. Do you know what I'm saying? Down bad is taken on a meaning of like sexual interest. I don't know if your dad was down bad on biotech stocks. I don't think he wanted to fuck like Genentech or something. I feel like he was down, lost money on biotech stocks. You took all of his money and bet it on Tesla. And, I'm sorry, wait, what? You bet it all on Tesla on margin. That means debt. That means he borrowed money to bet more. Thank God I didn't do options up bigly, so my dad thinks I'm a genius now, but I'm a dummy. I mean, I'm happy that it worked out. Buying Tesla 6 years ago, great investment. Still holding it, less so. I mean, if you just sold in the 21 peak or whatever, you would have made a lot more. I think it's down quite a bit. I think Tesla fell out of the top 15 today. No, it's 14. Top 10, fell out of the top fucking 12 recently past Nova. But yes, good call. So you're good. What I would tell you is like investing on margin, always stupid. Always, 100% of the time. For a regular person, investing on margin is always stupid because it charges you a fee. So you have to not only beat the market, you have to beat the fee. It's just not a good idea. Please don't borrow money to make stock bets. Then you will be doubly sad because it's money you don't have. Or you can do what Seymour Butts says. Famed financial advisor Warren Buffett often says that he took his advice from Seymour Butts 21, which is that if you make a big bet on Robinhood on margin and then they're like, hey, you owe money, just delete the app. Fucking easy. Just delete the app. What can they do? Uh-oh, it's gone, idiot. It's off the phone. How do you sell stocks when they are up? My Nvidia is 300% up, but I don't want to sell all. I can't give you any advice because I'm still holding. I'm almost doing it for the fun of it because I think if Nvidia passes Apple, which it might, it would be the funniest, stupidest, most bubbly, insane thing. If Nvidia passes Apple in 2024, it's just not. That's so unreasonable that I will have to sell. And they're close. Like I don't know, they're pretty close. And so that's sort of my trigger if I were to do it. But like, I don't know. I'm not pressed about it. I'm not trying to fight for, I'm good. You were saying that Diamond Hands is a scam? It is. Diamond Hands is 100%. I'm not telling you Diamond Hands. What I'm saying to you, B-Mego, is if being up 300% will materially impact your life, if it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell, bro. Sell that shit. Sell that shit, take your dub. No one feels bad about tripling their money, bro. You shouldn't be mad. That's great.